Or did I text them to myself? Okay. Oh, goodness. I guess I already went live. I didn't mean to do that, but here we are. Oh boy. Hey y'all, it's Freedom Friday. I'm sitting here fiddling, trying to get my notes together. um, it's actually Friday night. And I'm sorry for being a few minutes late. Hi, Anna. My bad, y'all. My bad. I was trying to get all my stuff together and see if I had something I was going to talk about today. Almost didn't do anything, but we got a couple minutes. And so I want to be kind of quick. So do me a favor. Holla at your girl right quick. Somebody say hello. Hey, D, how are you? How are you? Good to see you. Y'all say hello so we can get on this topic. I don't know if anybody has even seen the name of today's stream, but I called it Just Wait. And I'm going to tell you a little story that got me about, I think I have about 3, maybe 4 points I can share with you. Hey, Rudy. So let me just you too. Let me just get into this. So it is Friday night here in Spain. We are 8 hours. Oh my God, the games have been amazing. It's been so much fun to watch Jonah do his thing. Hey, cousin. So much fun to watch Jonah do his thing and to be there in person. You know, we catch the games on TV, but hey, Robert, we catch the games on TV, but it's pretty cool for Keith and I to sit there and see our kid out there doing his thing, living his dream, doing what God blessed him to do. Hey, Mama J. So let me get into today, y'all. So, like I said, I decided I would title today Just Wait. And I just did that like a few minutes ago. And here's the thing. So I was thinking earlier, oh, I know what I could call it. I know what I could call it, but I came up with Just Wait. I am so impulsive. Sometimes I'm compulsive. And I kind of have this thing. Hey, Sharika. Uh, hey, Cheryl. I have this thing. Thanks, Ruthie. About maybe I told y'all this before, but I'm good for let's just get it done. Hi, Angie. Let's just get it done. Let's just knock it out. It's time to do it. Let's just do it. And I'm very, I'm not good at waiting. And so, oh, thanks. Can I tell y'all the hoops? So I've been rocking my hoops for about maybe 8 months now, almost 9. And where's my bag at? I got a few different pair, and I've been rocking the hoops because a while back God told me He was gonna do something big. And so I started rocking my hoops because my hoops are symbolic of what God is getting ready to do is going to be big, right? So I rock my hoops because I was waiting on some big information and it happened. And then there was some other stuff I was praying about. And I was like, God, I need you to do something big. I need you to make big things happen because you're a big God. And so I've been rocking my hoops. These are just my reminders. And you know what? I've seen a couple people rocking theirs and I ain't mad at y'all. God's gonna do something big. Thanks, Anna. She said they're gorgeous, and they are. Okay, so let me get on this waiting thing. So I'm compulsive, impulsive, call it what you want. I'm all of those things and then some other stuff. So today we decided we would see the city together. Keith, me, Jonah, Liz got us some tickets and we jumped on the double-decker tour bus, right? So we're on this bus and we decide to sit on the top because we want to see the city. Jonah and Liz have not had a lot of time to really do that. So we were like, let's all do that together. Y'all, first of all, I was unprepared. Okay. I got up today. I put on my long sleeve shirt. I put on a hoodie. I had a scarf and a coat. Had my little brim cap on. I was ready to go for this weather because believe it or not, it's been cold. So I was all prepared, and then I got tricked because it was comfortable outside. So I took half of that stuff off, got on the bus, and was freezing and needed it all. First lesson about waiting: be prepared. Listen, you never know what's getting ready to happen when you have to wait on something or wait on God. You need to be prepared. You need to be covered. You need to be ready to wait. Not ready for the thing that you're getting, not ready for the thing that you've been praying for, but ready to wait. That's something that is a lesson for me. It's important for me to be ready to wait, to not always think that everything that I think ought to happen, bam, should happen. I should be prepared to wait. Patience, Mama J. Listen, it's necessary. And the thing about it is, sometimes we expect people, places, and things to move on our time frame, to move on our schedule. We expect them to happen, and when they don't, we get a little frustrated. But sometimes God is trying to teach us something in the wait. Sometimes there's a lesson for us in the wait. So we've got to be prepared to wait. So if I had my hat on already, if I had my scarf and my extra hoodie, I wouldn't have been on the bus like this him, right? Trying to listen to the tour guide, child, and I'm shaking like a leaf on a tree in a high wind. Baby, listen, I missed some of that stuff because all I could think about was being cold. I couldn't think about what was happening in the now. I was missing the present. There was a present for me in the present, but I was missing it because I was unprepared, right? So let's talk about how I got to the wait part, because I know that doesn't quite make sense to you just yet. So we get on the bus, and it's a hop on, hop off, right? So we get on the bus, and then we saw something we wanted to explore a little bit, so we hopped off. Well, when it was time to get back on the bus, we got back to our spot. We were ready for the bus to come, y'all, and catch this. We got there early for the time it said the bus would be there, and the bus didn't come. And we waited, and the bus didn't come. And now we looking around, and we trying to figure out, what are we getting ready to do? So I started talking to them about, I'm probably not going to do Freedom Friday. And Keith said, why not? And I said, you got a topic? Because I don't even know what I'm talking about today. And as we stood there, I started thinking about, wait on your time, and it's going to be worth the wait. Sharika, all day long. I started thinking about some of the lessons that I was learning just in this experience. If you have to constantly rant about the wait, or when it is your turn, you're not quite ready to receive. Shani, you are so right. When you are so focused and complaining about what you didn't get and how long this is going to take, you are missing something, and you're not ready. You're not prepared to enjoy what it is that you're going to get. And the reason that happens, I got to take a side note because Shani took me there. The reason that happens for some people is because we're always living for the next moment. We're always living for this thing coming. And then when it gets here, we're already gone on to the next thing. We didn't spend any time with it. We didn't spend any time being grateful for it. We didn't really learn whatever we needed to learn, or we didn't get anything out of it when it got there. We were just like, oh, okay, great. It's like when kids open Christmas gifts, they're like, bam, and then they throw it away so they can grab the next one, and then they drop that one and they grab the next one, and you're like, but wait, you didn't even see what it can do. Like it's Batman, but he's stretchy, like you can pull him and you can move him, and he's got hands and he can, and they're like, oh yeah, that's great, and you move on. This happens when we are so not in the wait, when we are so focused on what's coming, right? So standing on this bus stop, we're waiting, and we're looking at this schedule up here that says the bus is supposed to be here. Everybody's looking at their watch. We're looking at the clock across the street, and we're all kind of speculating like, why isn't the bus here? Okay, well, meanwhile, back at the ranch, y'all, I need to go to the restroom. So I'm like, how much longer are we going to stand out here? Because I'm feeling uncomfortable right about now. Okay. And Jonah was like, we should get something to drink. Both of us at the same time are like, as soon as we walk away, that bus is going to come. Soon as we change our mind, that bus is going to come. And then we all decided we're going for it. So we leave. But the whole time we're walking, y'all, we're all looking around to see if the bus is coming, to see if we're about to miss it. And so when we got back over there, as I'm thinking about Freedom Friday, I wrote a couple notes down about the journey and having to wait. Our pastor used to say, church is like a bus stop. People get on, people get off. So I'm thinking about that thing, and we're kind of chucking it up at the bus stop. And I'm like, that's kind of how life is. There are people that are on this ride, right? But people get on and people get off. And it just reminded me that not everybody that gets on the ride with you is staying on the ride. Sometimes people will jump on the ride with you, and it's not their assignment to be on the ride the whole time, right? So you have to know who's there on assignment. I wish my sister was on here. She and I talked about last week assignment versus attachment. So some people are not on assignment with you. Some people are just attached to the ride. Some people have just decided that they're going to get on and they're going to go, but they're not necessarily going to stay on the ride with you. I said, okay, God, I got you. So I'm on the bus stop while we're yucking it up, y'all. And I'm like, okay, so people get on, people get off, but not everybody riding with you is riding with you. Not everybody riding with you is riding for you. Not everybody riding with you is staying with you. But you just have to wait because there's something on this ride. It's going somewhere and you just have to wait. Now, people might jump ship. Does that mean you jump with them? My mama said when we was little, oh, if your friends jump off a bridge, you gonna jump off a bridge? And I was like, first of all, why would my friends be jumping off a bridge? Y'all know I said all of that in my mind because I couldn't say none of that to my mama. I just followed it with a no, ma'am. Okay, so they're getting off. That's cool. But as we were riding and people were getting off, we had already decided some stops back where we wanted to get off. So we couldn't jump ship because everybody else jumped ship. We had to wait. So now here we are. Let me take you back to the bus. We're on the bus. It is cold. The wind is blowing. Keith got his camera. He's trying to take pictures. We've got our earphones and we're trying to hear what the tour guide is saying, but we've got to be patient and just wait. We just have to wait because that thing that we're looking forward to, it's coming. And we have a whole map. And so we know that we're on the route. We know that we're going where we're supposed to go, but we just have to wait, right? Okay, let me get back. So that was one of the things I thought of is the people riding. And then as we're standing there talking, Jonah says, so we go do our thing. We come back to our stop. And Jonah says, we might need a plan B. He was like, I say, if this bus is not here by 6:10, we're going to take a cab. We're going to get us a taxi to get back to the apartment. We're all going to go back to where we're supposed to go. And we're standing there. And while we're having that conversation, don't you know, a few minutes later, Jonah says, that bus is coming any minute now. Y'all, I grabbed my phone and I wrote it down. Jonah said, any minute now. And that thing sparked something in me because then I started thinking, you know what? It's been an uncomfortable ride, but it's been a good ride. We've seen some things we wanted to see. We've done some things we wanted to do. We had some uncertainty and we had to wait, but any minute now. Y'all, it wasn't long after Jonah said it that bus pulled up, right? I had to write myself a quick note. Any minute now. Don't give up. Don't give up and don't let people talk you out of your destination. Don't let them talk you out of what God has for you or talk you out of your blessings, because any minute now, you may not have the schedule in front of you. You may not know the hour that it's going to happen, but any minute now. Any minute now. Listen, any minute now might be 30 minutes from now. It might be 2 days from now. But if I believe God, and I do, I know that any minute now, Angie, any minute now. It may not look like it. I may look like I'm freezing. I'm shivering. Things are uncomfortable. I'm not comfortable. Any minute now. Listen, Tamara holding your any minute now in your hand. Hey, Reggie, any minute now. What you're waiting for is coming. Yours is on the way any minute now. But do yourself a solid. Don't let people talk you into a plan B. Don't let them talk you out of what you know is coming. Listen, I've had people say to me, that's not going to happen. We don't really see, even doctors, we don't really see that. That's really rare. Okay, well, let me introduce myself. Rare. Delon Patrice Rare. You can put that right there in my name, baby. I don't care what you say. I believe God. I know what he's getting ready to do, and I cannot allow you to talk me out of it. I just have to wait. I may have to wait longer than Ruthie. Ruthie may get hers tomorrow. But listen, when Ruthie gets hers, I'm not feeling no kind of way because God is not short. God is not short on what he has. I mean, he ain't no cheap God. So if he said he got it, he got it. If he says it's mine, it's mine. I just have to wait on it. When Jonah said any minute now, y'all, something in my chest just started to thump, Sharika. And I was thinking, ooh, any minute now. Any minute now. Y'all, I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know what's on your list. I don't know what you've prayed about. I don't know what your miracle is. And let me say this to you. Some people will say, well, all I want is this little thing right here. All I want is this little thing right here. God, I'm not even asking you. But listen, everything that God does is big because you couldn't do it yourself. You couldn't make it work out the way it's supposed to yourself. So everything that God does is big. Don't ever let people minimize the blessing that you're waiting on. It does not matter. It doesn't matter what people say. And don't you minimize it. Don't you give up. Just keep believing and keep waiting. Be patient in the wait. And like Shani said, if you find yourself complaining, drop that. Remind yourself, I'm not getting ready to say that. Because Jonah said, any minute now. Y'all, any minute now. I had to write it down. I'm going to have to post it on my page. I need to share it with a few folks because he's a big God, Ruthie, that does big things. Woo! Any minute now. I don't know. I can't tell you when that is. I don't know. But y'all understand that God is not, he's not constrained by time, right? So if the Bible says in the moment, in the twinkling of, y'all, do you know how many times I twinkled my eyes since we've been talking? God can move just that quick. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the any minute now. Whatever it is, any minute now. You can't talk me out of it. Yeah, my bus is coming. My bus is coming. And y'all, listen, Reggie, I got excited because on the ride, I kind of missed some of the tour, y'all, because in my head, I'm looking out the window and I'm thinking, my bus is coming. My bus is coming. Y'all, my bus is not a little two-seater. I'm talking about my bus is coming. Y'all, the scripture says, it's Ephesians 3:20. It says, now unto him who is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that you can ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. Listen, I serve a big God. That means big power. My bus is coming. Yeah, the champ is here. My bus is coming. That means that I don't have to think about anything being small. Everything God does for me is going to be a busload of something. There's a scripture in the Old Testament. I feel like it's in Deuteronomy that says that your blessings will overtake you. Y'all, I'm talking about blessings on my back like this. You hear what I'm saying? I'm talking about blessings chasing me down. I'm talking about it's going to take a bus to carry all the stuff that God is getting ready to do for me and for you. Your bus is coming. Your bus is coming. Y'all, I am having such a good time in Spain. Who knew that I would be here one day? That God would allow us to come this far? Hey, Lisa, that's my cousin. That God would allow us to come this far and see the things that we've seen. Y'all, this is a busload of blessings outside this window in this hotel. But God ain't done. God is not done. Y'all, let me tell you about that bus. And then I'm getting ready to, I'm going to be done, y'all. But let me tell you about that bus. The bus comes like every 30 minutes. You hop on, you hop off. You can go see this. Hi, Brenda. You can go see this. You can go see that. Run over here, run over there, and then you can jump back on, right? The bus keeps going, okay? So this whole day, whatever time of the day, people are just jumping off and on, jumping off and on. Y'all, I said that to say this. It's not going to be just one bus. It's not going to be just one bus. I'm talking about buses, okay? But one at a time. My bus is coming. So when this bus comes, I'm going to get to enjoy all these pieces, parts, and things. I'm going to get to check this out. But guess what? As long as I'm breathing, there's another bus coming. Buses are coming. Y'all, when I leave here, there will be buses that are assigned to my children, that are assigned to my children's children. You understand? Blessings for my children and my children's children. Hey, Jasmine, blessings. I just want to encourage somebody. You may have been waiting a long time, and it may seem like your bus is not coming. It may seem like God is not getting ready to do what he's going to do. But listen, God is not a man that he should lie. Your bus is coming. God is bringing abundance to his people. God is bringing abundance. I mean, more than you can carry, more than you can understand. The scripture, more than you can ask or think. And you think you're smart. You think you know all this stuff. You know, Keith has all this random, like Jared, trivia in their head. They just know stuff about a lot of stuff. And you're like, oh, that's dope. I didn't know that. Oh, that's dope. I didn't know that. But here's what's crazy. As much as he knows, as much as Jared knows, God is bigger than that. He can do more than that. I'm never going to be smart enough that I can check off all the things that God is going to do. I might be able to check off the things I asked for, but y'all, God is giving out blessings. He's opening doors that you have not knocked on. God told me that like 3 years ago. He's opening doors that you have not knocked on. Doors you didn't even know you wanted open or needed open. God is opening. Before you could get your hand like this, God is boop, opening. Y'all, when the bus pulls up, you don't even have to knock on the door. When it pulls up, he just opens the door and lets you in. Your bus is coming. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Y'all, have an amazing weekend. Do me a solid. Share today's thought. Tell people, just wait. Don't give up. Don't give up. Your bus is coming. There's good things waiting on you. You may have to cry. You may get uncomfortable. Things might get hard. You might feel like I'm going to walk away and go do something else. Ruthie, don't start me. The blessing of the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow. You may feel like I'm done. I'm not waiting anymore. That's it. I've been standing here long enough. This is not working out. This is not working out. And you may even find that you've walked away. Let me encourage you to come on back, because your bus is coming. Come on back, because your bus is coming. You might have needed to step away so you can kind of gather yourself. That's cool, but come on back, because your bus is coming. Don't miss it. Just wait. It's coming. I love, love, love y'all. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I have an amazing weekend yet planned. Going to spend some time with the kids. We're going to dinner here in a few. And then I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. And then I get to see the third game. I've seen 2 games, y'all. I get to see my baby play one more time before I go home back to the States. And it's just been more than I could ask for. I hope that you have a weekend and you say, God, you've done more than I can ask for. More than I ever expected. I love y'all. Holla at your girl. Share, share, share. I'm out. Bye.